Hello, YouTube. It's been a long time since I've played a game like this, in terms of a proper, genuine, sort of relaxed, peaceful simulator. I normally play management games, which are more high intense, where you need a lot of thought, a lot of effort of what it is that you're doing, such as the Anno series, for instance. A lot of micromanagement across the board. This game's got a little bit of micromanagement. It's not got much management in terms of the actual store itself. It's this. This is the thing that needs adjustments. I'll get to that as I talk throughout the video, but what I thought I would make is a video about my play session of this game. Wow, I was not expecting this to be fun or entertaining or even engrossing in any way. I thought, who the hell would want to play a video game of you working in a retail store? The thing is, the reason why it's so endearing to quite a lot of people, and the reason why it connected to pretty much everyone when they first played this, was memories. We've all been in this situation. We've all stacked shelves in some capacity, if not in a supermarket, in a clothes store, or something similar. Maybe you've worked a garage and you've had to work the shelves for selling oil and things like that, or whatever. You know what I mean? But we've all got some experience in working in stacking shelving. And I think that's why I find it so endearing. It sort of connects with me memory-wise, because I've worked in stores on and off for like over, pushing 2 decades or something. So something like this actually feels good to play for me, because I've been doing this sort of work since I left school. There's a few things about this that it's a niggling sensation at the back of the mind. There's a few things that really get me when it comes to playing this game, like tediums is what I'm talking about. And it's mainly the warehouse. It's not really the store itself. I think the devs done a fantastic job at the actual store itself. But in terms of the way that you approach getting more product, in terms of managing it, like looking through it to see what you've got missing, what you need to buy, even the stock, like, you know, managing the prices of things, it's lacking. I mean, this is version, what's it say at the bottom there? Version 0.2 at the time of this video. But I thought I'd show you my store. I thought I'd, you know, give you a quick tour and let one of the days play out while I give you some thoughts and feedback of what I think this game is. So, welcome to Mac and Minky's. Minky is a good friend of mine. She's been a good friend of mine for like a decade, so I just named it Mac and Minky's. She likes these type of games as well, so why not? So welcome to the store. So the entrance has been moved. It starts over here. I've moved it over to this side. I don't think moving the store changes their pathing at all, but there is a few issues with the pathing. I'm going to get into that because a lot of people have been talking about the pathing issues in this game. They are easily fixed. I just want to point this out. The actual pathing issue for both the staff, the hired help, as well as the pathing of the customers. What I mean by this is that the customers will come in, stand at the entrance, and then they will sort of suck the items to them, and they just sort of stand here. They don't come into the store. This sort of pathing issue is caused by their actual pathing. I know that sounds silly to say, but what it means is that they're actually finding it extremely difficult to reach items. So even if you come into the store and you look at this, for instance, you go, well, what's the struggle here? You can grab these things. I don't know if the dev checked the pathing logic, but it doubles up. And it's this double up logic that causes the pathing to balk and to break. So let me give you an example. So let's just say that they want bread. They'll come into the store, they'll see the bread, but they can't access it. Well, what's wrong with that? If you look between the actual shelves, you'll see a small gap. You need that gap. If you overlap these two shelves, it also overlaps the area for the pathing. So when they come in, the pathing connects to the area in front of the shelf, but because it's overlapped, the pathing is now overlapped, they come in and it registers both of them, both shelves. So the logic breaks, because now they don't know which shelf to go to, and the actual animation of them going to the shelf doesn't work. So instead of them like coming here and then zipping backwards and forwards, they just stand here and they pull from the shelf. So it's sort of like a backup animation, I guess, is where they don't grab the things by walking over to it and then grabbing it. It doesn't register that animation. So if you ever get that bug where the customers come into the store and then they just sort of grab stuff from the entrance, check all your shelves. Make sure there's a small gap between each shelf. That'll fix the pathing. I have not had a single issue, but I have experimented with it, and I have found that the pathing balks when the shelves are overlapped. It's a problem with the shelves. It's not a problem with the pathing AI. I don't know. The dev will probably need to just move the actual. So if I was to pick this up, you'll see that it's like, you see that the little dotted line. You see how like the dotted line connects with the dotted line? You can't do that. You can't let them connect. There has to be a tiny little gap between those white dotted lines. Otherwise it bugs. They could fix that pretty easy. They can fix that logic. If you want the shelves to overlay, they could make it so that the dotted line is actually smaller and comes in on the shelf. So it starts at, let's just say, where the bread is on the shelf. So instead of the actual edge of the shelf, they could bring it in a little bit, and that'll fix the overlapping issue of the shelves. I don't know if the dev will do that, because it's easily fixed just by having a little slither of a gap. The dev has got a lot on his plate. I mean, it's literally, as far as I'm concerned, it's one person making this game. So just be patient at trying to, like, you know, get that. Okay, so the next one is the hired help. So what the hired help will do is that they'll come in, they'll grab a box, and then they'll go over to the shelf, and then they stand here doing this. They sort of backwards jostle, right? This is actually caused by the shelf again, not by the actual AI associated with the hired help. It's got nothing to do with that. What is actually happening is that the shelf is what's known as ghosted items. What it basically means is that it thinks that the previous item is still on the shelf, and this is caused by the player. It's not really your fault. It's something that you don't really expect. It's an easy fix. You could fix it easy. You don't have to actually do what I'm about to suggest. You could just do a save reload. A save reload does the exact same thing. So let's just say that let's put this back. Let's grab some crisps. Oh, I need an empty box. Let's grab an empty box. Oh, by the way, you really should fill up the shelves. I'll get to the warehouse in a minute. In terms of, you know, trying to stop the AI from doing something stupid. Do I not have an empty box anywhere? What is... Seriously? I don't have an empty box anywhere? Wow. Okay, so I've done my shelving really well. What's this? This is an empty box. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's say that we take these crisps off, right? I've got to leave them on during the explanation, otherwise the staff's going to come in. Again, I'll get to that in a minute, but whatever. So let's say that I want to put these crisps, these yellow crisps, over here instead. So I'll take the yellow crisps off. Whoa, that was... My OBS is being stupid. I'll take the yellow crisps off here, and let's just say that there's an empty space. I take them off. Actually, no, let's go the other way. Yeah, so now I'm going to put the red crisps on the shelf. But I didn't remove this little tag. So there's a little tag on the shelf, right? If you do not remove that yellow tag, like for the crisps, the yellow crisps, and then you grab the orange crisps and put the orange crisps onto the shelf while that little yellow tag is still there, the game now thinks that the yellow crisps, because you didn't remove, you see that? It says that little yellow crisp icon. It now thinks that both red crisps and yellow crisps are both on that shelf at the same time. You could fix that just by saving and reloading. The shelves itself have got like a temporary memory, and save reloading just resets that memory. And it removes the yellow tag. So if you ever get a problem where the actual hired help is just standing there doing this, have a look to see what they're holding. Because I guarantee that they're trying to put out an item that no longer exists on the shelf. So in this particular case, you would see the hired help standing here with a box of red crisps, right? And he's trying to put red crisps out, but it's yellow crisps. And it's like, why are you trying to put red crisps there when there's yellow crisps? And that's the reason why. It's because that particular shelf now thinks that both yellow and orange crisps exist. I keep saying red and orange or whatever. You get the explanation. Always make sure that if you take something off the shelf, remove the little icon that is on the shelf after you take it off. This is my suggestion. Remove that icon. You don't have to do that. I'm being serious, you don't have to. You could put something else there without moving that. So let's just say that that's something else. You put it back on the shelf. And then all you have to do is just save, quit to menu, continue. And there we go, it's fixed. You are not stealing my box. I see you coming in. He's going to try and steal my box. But that would literally fix it. Just save reloading fixes that issue. So there we go. That's the explanation on that. It's annoying. I'm not going to lie. It is annoying having to do that, but that is how you fix that. Just remember, if you have changed your store layout at any given time, you've changed the way that it looks, the way that you've got items on the shelf, before you click this button, make sure that you do a save reload. It causes less of an headache. I'm being serious. So once you've got it all done, before you open, just do a save reload. You don't have to do that all the time. You only have to do that if you change up the way that the products are on the shelves. So anyway, let's show you my store and then I'll show you the warehouse. So the entrance, I put bread and some like spread. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'll put it there for now because I wasn't too sure. I don't have enough like cakes or cookies or anything to put on the front here. I was thinking maybe like a biscuit or something, but I haven't unlocked any licenses that allow me to do that. So I've just put these there for now. You've got the toilet roll, and then all different kinds of pastas and sugars. So we've got like loads of different kinds of sugars around here. We've got the cookie section, the cakes and chocolates and things. I don't have enough licenses to be able to fill it up properly. The cereals, and then you got the flour. And then this is the introduction of the alcohol section. I haven't got all the alcohol licenses yet. But either way, this is the dairy section. So we got milk, eggs, all this kinds of weird stuff that you'd probably put in the fridge. Cheeses, milk and stuff, and then we got the cleaning products. I put them all into one location here. And then if we turn around, we've got all the fridge section. We got all the meats, all the sushis, the tuna, all of the box stuff. We've got a little freezer section next to this stuff, so you can get your ice creams, your cakes and things. And then over here, this is the more heavy stuff. So you got your veg, your chicken, your pizzas, your fries, your potatoes. That's pretty cool, right? And then on the front of here, this was interesting. I was curious how I could actually do the tills. And I think this is probably one of the better layouts that I've sort of looked into doing for the tills. I've put at the ends the drinks as well as the crisps, which is normally where you would find these things, right? As well as like chocolates and things. You'd probably find them near the tills. Again, I don't have enough licenses to be able to make it look better, but either way. I also noted that when I first put the layout, when I, started to play, this was connected, so there was shelves here. But then I realized that means that from the entrance, the only way into the store is this one little narrow path. And I looked at that like, that's a bit silly. So I put a hole here to allow the guests to go in and through without getting like congested here. So in terms of the actual layout, it looks a lot better. And everything is easy, accessible. There's like enough space for you to get past everywhere. It looks good. And then you got like this little section over here for teas. I still need to change up quite a few of the items. I haven't quite figured out where I'm putting things yet. Like the oils really shouldn't be over here. But yeah, this is one of the things that annoys the shit out of me. More annoying than anything in this game, I've got to tell you. Not being able to move the fucking light switch is the most annoying, obnoxious thing. Because I can't have shelving here, because it covers the light switch. If the lights turned on automatically at like 6 PM, this wouldn't be an issue. But I've had to put a half shelf here just so I can reach the light. The dev needs to fix that. That's actually obnoxious. This is really obnoxious. Because I have to come off the till. And where's my till? So I'm here. I have to come off the till at 6 o'clock. Run around here. Turn the light on. Run around back. And then sit back on the till. That is really stupid. One of the easiest fixes is to remove the light switch from that section of the wall and put it on the actual entrance itself, like on this pillar here or something, right? But make it a bindable key. So if I'm sitting here, I could just press a button on the keyboard that allows me to turn the light on and off. I guarantee the dev is thinking about that, because that is really obnoxious. It's really stupid. I don't know why that light switch is there. Whatever. Who cares? It's going to be fixed. It's going to be changed. But yeah, it's just something as simple as this is obnoxious. But either way. So yeah, that's the store. I am still changing up the items. I mean, this is salt and pepper. I don't think I really want salt and pepper near the fucking dairy. I'm just still trying to figure out where I want things. Maybe I'll put the salt and pepper near the sugar. That's probably a good idea. But for now, I am really liking my layout. It looks like a proper store. It looks like an actual store. And yeah, I'm really liking the game. Okay, so let's get on to the headache. This is probably the biggest thing that the dev needs to concentrate and fix first. The warehouse. It's took me nearly 20 minutes to get to this, because I don't really want to talk about this because it's annoying. I'm sure the dev is looking into this, and I'm not gonna make massive suggestions on how to fix this. There is one easy fix. One insanely easy fix. The computer should be used for buying items. If you're low on those particular items, sure. But what it should be used for is dealing with new licenses, buying licenses, and then buying those products. But once you've bought those products and they're on the shelves, you really shouldn't be using the computer. The community have come up with a handheld tablet idea, but that's not necessary. You don't need a handheld tablet. The easiest fix is just to have a little icon next to the actual shelf icon. Let's just say for instance. So I come in here and I see that I'm missing one box of this. If I just press that little button, it buys one box, dumps it out the front, and then the hired help brings it in. So all I have to then do is just go to the shelves, click, 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 I need one, click, I need one, oh, I need 3 of these, click, click, click. I need 1 box of this, click, I need 1 box, oh no, 2 boxes, click, click. And then there you go, you see? It's that, like, did you see how fast that was at me actually reordering shit? Like, I just go across, oh, I need 3 boxes of that, click, click, click. I need 3 boxes of that, click, click, click. I need 4 boxes of that. Click, 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 click. I need 3 boxes of that. Click, click, click. 1 box of that. No, I need 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Done. You see how quick that is? You see how fucking fast that is? Oh, I need a box of that. Click. Oh, hello. But you see how fast that is? I don't have to interact with this. This is what I currently have to do. So let's just say I come in and I see, oh, I need like 4 boxes of this ale, this blonde ale. So I come in, I first have to click the computer, go to market. I then have to either type up here ale, and then it'll take me to the ale, and then I can click. And then I go, oh, I need these. And then I click this into the cart, and then I purchase. So many extra clicks just to be able to do this. Oh, I need 4 boxes of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. You see how fucking quick that is? 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Need ale, products, ale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click. Check, purchase. See how fucking slow this is? Now, you have to do that with every fucking product. So you come in and you go, okay, I need this, I need a box of that. Okay, I need a box of that and I need a box of that. So what the fuck are those boxes? Wait, what are those boxes? I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, there it is. There's a ham pastry. What was that, a lasagna? Did I need a lasagna? No, that's not a lasagna. So what is that? You see what I mean? You see how fucking obnoxious that is? And you have to do that every time. Every time you come in, you have to keep constantly fucking checking. But if it just makes it a simple button press, you go, oh, I need 2. I think that's hummus. Who cares what it is? I don't need to know what this is. I need 2 of them. Click, click. 2 clicks. That's it. Done. I'm sure the dev is looking into a lot of different things that he can do to make this game more fun and entertaining and rewarding and blah, 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 blah. He's got a lot on his plate. I love the game. I just want to point this out. I love this game. I think it is absolutely fantastic. But the warehouse is so obnoxious. And it's so easily fixed. It is so easily fixed. Click. I've just ordered a box. They will bring it in. It is so easily fixed. I don't know. It's up to the dev what the dev decides to do for the dev's game. It's the dev's game. I'm not going to fucking sit here and say that my ideas are better. But the computer, I genuinely hate this fucking thing. It is so obnoxious. More obnoxious than the light. I hate it. And I think the dev needs to sort of change the warehouse in terms of, you know, whatever. The only other thing that I could say about the warehouse is that I do genuinely think that some of the boxes are too big. The items inside are too big for what it is. So if we actually look at this, I mean, look at this. It is so obnoxious. Look at this chicken. Like there's 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1 and a 1. And then when you actually look inside the fucking thing, if we actually look inside, this fits 6 chickens. No, it's 4. 4 chickens, sorry, I was thinking of something else. It fits 4 chickens inside this huge box. You could easily fit inside this box about like 8 chickens per box. Because of the way that, like, if you actually look inside, there's 2 chickens on the bottom and then he puts 2 chickens on the top. 4 chickens. If you was to stand the chickens up, you could fit 4 chickens on the bottom. Like, so I'm gonna condense this down because I think it's stupid. So we do that. We do that. He's taken out a box of 1. Like, there's not enough chickens in the boxes. I do genuinely think that he has to readjust some of these boxes. They are too fucking big, and I can't double stack the box on the shelf. I do think that he needs to condense these down a little bit. I think 4 chickens for such a huge box is an oversight. I think he needs to double this. He needs to put 8 in each box or something. This is so stupid. And then they end up putting the chicken back on the shelf. As you saw, I had one in like 3 separate boxes. I know that the dev is looking into condensing them. Like, for instance, let's just say that there was 1 here and 2 here. You could then pick up the box, and then you could put that into that box. That's awesome. I love that. I love the fact that the dev is looking into that. It does seem to be a priority thing in terms of the stacking issue in the game. But in terms of the actual buying of them, like, I could just click, 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 click. 4 clicks without needing to go to the computer to buy them. I do think that the dev needs to look into that. The dev is looking into the restocking of the shelves and things. I don't know if he's going to make it so that the AI will prioritize boxes on the shelf before putting the box on the shelf. So, for instance, let's just say that they come in with 3 and there's a 4. They will come here, check to see if they can put it in. It's full, and then put the box back on the shelf. I don't know what the dev's planning, but the dev is planning that. He is doing something with the boxes at some point in the future. He made that public knowledge, so that's what he's going to be doing. If you're curious what he does have planned for the game, if you just quit to the menu, you could see on the top right some of the things. Here we go. Moving items without boxes. That's got nothing to do with the condensing of items. That's just being able to move stuff without boxes. That's a completely different thing. Highly requested. But if you're ever curious what the dev is thinking of doing, yeah, I'm going to tell this right now to end off the video. I think shoplifters and security is something that he shouldn't do at the moment. This needs to be like proper fucking endgame stuff. This should be something that he does maybe at release or near release. This should not even be crossing his fucking thoughts or path. This should not be something he should focus on. Right? Simple as that. And this is a woman. Is it a woman? I don't know. They should not be concentrating on this whatever. Expiration dates, no. The game, in terms of its warehouse, is already a headache without it becoming another headache. I think he should just fix the warehouse, and I think a simple click system of buying things is probably the easiest thing to do. I hate the computer. I genuinely hate the computer. This warehouse is too time consuming, it's too obnoxious, it's too annoying, but we'll see. But that's my thoughts. So that's my store, that's my layout. I've gave some little tips on how to fix the pathing issues that you might have, and a potential fix for the warehouse in terms of, you know, buying things. To close, I'm just going to say this, that I think the dev has done a fantastic job at making this feel very good as a shopping simulator. It would be really cool in the future for DLCs. I don't think that, because I want to encourage this dev as much as possible. I want this to become an actual sort of franchised game. I want, like, the dev to look at this as, yeah, an experiment for himself, but instead of just dropping it and going on to something completely different, build upon this. For instance, you could have like a clothes store over the road or something else for you to do, something else for you to manage. So I don't know. I'm just saying that out loud because I think it'd be pretty cool. Or maybe make it so that you could do co-op and then a friend's store is over the road and you've got like a little bit of friendly competition. Who knows, right? Just do something with the game. Multiplayer is a highly requested feature. I'm all for it. I would love multiplayer in this. I would love to be able to play this with Minky. So yeah, I'm all for that. Dev, please, if you ever watch this video, keep supporting this. Make it fantastic, brilliant. you know. And when it comes to actually getting it all polished, ready for release, it's going to be a well-established game. Don't give up on this. I love this. It's fantastic. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, welcome to my store, Mac and Minkies. I am streaming this occasionally, as well as Gas Station Simulator. I'll probably make a video about that at some point. Over on my Twitch, just go to the description, give me a follow, and let me know what you think of my store. But until then, have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever the fuck it is, where you are in the world. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, whatever the fuck that might be. It might be Gas Station Sim. I'm still experimenting with that game. It's still very early on in my sort of experimentation. I've taken to call it Stress Station Simulator because it's very stressful and compared to this, but either way. Love the game. Love what this game is doing. Yeah. Easy 10 out of 10 so far. I'm going to have to give it a 9 out of 10 because of the issues that the game has, especially the warehouse. The warehouse could be a lot fucking adjusted. But the game's, it's only been out, it's barely been a month. This game has barely been out for a month. So, yeah. Fantastic game. Keep going strong, dev. And I'll see you in more videos in the future. Take care. Bye-bye.